go with the theme in this story. Is that possible?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so there's a chance that you may have underlined something that someone else didn't. So I want us to take a moment to see what are some of the things that you underlined. And some people really didn't get to that last page yet, so we might go back. We agreed as a group on the title, right? So the title. Was there anything else on the first page? Raise your hand. Is there anything that you underline or highlight on that first page that might give us an idea of what theme is in Faith and Family? Yes. Okay, so I didn't aim to, you're a lie. You lie. Anything else on that first page? Angelica?
Not making you ashamed of yourself.
Okay. I'm just going to write ashamed. Anything else on the first page? Any other group's first page? Second page. Anything that you underlined or highlighted? Let me look. On the second page, Troy, what did you guys highlight?
A few things that contact is not going to last a while. You got another thought.
Okay, so that contact between Roger and Luella Bates Washington, or Luella Bates Washington Jones, she said, if you thought that contact was not going to last a while, you got another thought coming. So he thought he could just steal her purse, end of story, but she took him in, she washed his face, and all these other things happened. So that might be a part of the hidden message. What else on that second page? Why your group had something on that second page?
I was teaching right from wrong.
So at the top, the woman said, you ought to be my son. I would teach you right from wrong. Did any other groups highlight that? I would teach you right from wrong. Okay. So I would teach you right from wrong. Anything else on that second page? No. Third page? Nikaya?
You thought I was going to say, but I didn't snap people's purse. I have done things too, which I would not tell you, nor neither tell God, if he didn't already know.
All right, so the part she said, well, I was young once, and I wanted things that I could not get, and there was a pause. And he expected her to say, but I didn't snatch pocketbooks. But she said, I wasn't going to say that. So, all right, pause. But, anything else? Yes.
I were once
Yeah, that's that part, basically. Pause, but I were young once. Yeah. Something different?
You need to go to the store and ask people what things for.
Okay, so he offers to go to the store. What else? Yes.
He did not trust the woman not to trust him.
He did not trust the woman not to trust him. What does that mean?
He knew that she wasn't going to trust him, so he didn't trust her. Because she knows that, from what she's seen of him, she's now thinking that he's probably will do the same thing again.
You said she's not thinking that?
No, that she is probably thinking
That he will try to steal again? Okay, so she said, she set her pocketbook down and it was all the way, the woman did not watch the boy to see if he was going to run now, nor did she watch her purse, which she left behind her on the day bed. But the boy took care to sit on the far side of the room where he thought she could easily see him out of the corner of her eye. So he would carefully decided to sit away from her purse and sit in an area where she could see him. He did not trust the woman not to trust him. So it's sort of a backwards way of saying, and then it says he did not want to be mistrusted now. So she's saying at this point, I want her to trust me. I'm going to sit somewhere where she's not going to think that I'm going to run away or steal this from her. So I'll put that part there. So trust, I'll just write you trust her. Okay, and anything on the last page? Ron?
And next time, don't make them speak up when that's not in the public book, nor nobody else's pictures come be devilish like that will burn your feet.
Alright, so shoes come by devilish. Shoes that come by devilish will burn your feet. Yes.
She let me down to the office to the front door and open it. Good night. You made yourself bored.
Okay, so behave. Adriana? You said, good night, behave yourself, boy.
But I wish you would behave yourself from now on in.
Okay, so maybe both of those. I wish you would behave yourself from here on in, and then good night, behave. We'll say that for behave. Anything else on that last page? Jill, stood up. Anything else on that last page? What about the last paragraph? Christian, what do you think about the last paragraph?
I think it said that he had never saw her again, so I'm thinking that like she thought she taught him a lesson, and he learned the lesson, so he wouldn't need to see her again because he had to stole from her or like he did anything, so it wouldn't be criminal, it wouldn't be her mom or something person.
Okay, so you're saying it's a good thing that he'll never run into her again. Troy?
The boy wanted to say something else, but no. Thank you, man. To me, it's a little bit but he couldn't do so as he turned at the Bernstein.
That's fine, the whole thing. So just that last thing, I think that last paragraph is important. That's the point where he says thank you, ma'am. The title is thank you, ma'am. So I think that is sort of important. So in your group, with your partner,
He didn't get to say that.
judging from either, sorry,
I said he didn't get to say that when she closed the door so fast.
it says the boy wanted to say something else other than, so it's hinting at that he did say thank you, ma'am, and he wanted to say more, but he couldn't think to say anything else. So judging either from what you had already underlined and what we've come up with now as a class, you sort of have to narrow it down because, as I said, you might have a couple of different ideas of what you think the theme is, judging from some of these keywords, some of the dialogue that they have between each other. But so now you have to use what you have underlined to prove what is the theme in thank you, ma'am. And how can you back that up with evidence? So with some of the things maybe that you've come up with, that you've highlighted, that is going to prove, yes, this is the theme. How do I know that this is the theme? Because I can point to a specific piece of text from page 1, page 2, page 3, and show you that that is the theme and thank you, ma'am. So with your partner, you guys have to decide on one theme. You might toy around with the ideas of different, maybe 2 or 3 different themes that you see present, but you have to write one sentence where you identify the theme and thank you, ma'am, and you have to tell me how you know. What is the specific evidence? So, Diego, what do I want you to do?
To make back to that.
What do I want you to do? Who can explain that? Who can explain what I just said? What do I want you to do when I'm about to release you for the next 10 minutes? I want you to understand the next 10 minutes, Christian.
About how a little beam of
Oh, she's not here.
how make mom and how what's like a team that's missing drugs.
Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a paragraph. I want you to write a sentence